Hi guys, this is the one and only, the Pan-African princess, the one and only Pan-African with a K princess, because we spell African the way it's pronounced in Africa, not the Europeanized CA version. Okay, so Pan-African princess, fattest. And you see me rocking the fro, right, with the big hair. Yes, I have 4C hair, which is what you guys call nappy hair, and I love it. So you cannot put me down. So today I want to talk about market value. And you guys know I'm a real estate broker and I'm a real estate instructor. So happen to be a college professor for real estate and real estate mathematics. I'm a STEM woman: science, technology, engineering, and math. That's my college background. Okay, so we're talking about market value in reference to dating. Okay, now hear me out here, because some of you guys are not going to like this. But
how you doing, sister?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, you got a phone.
No, I'm doing a YouTube video. I will, thank you. This is me, you know.
Going to the Renaissance. All drinks on me if you want to come over.
All drinks on you. I don't drink, my love, but I don't drink. Where is that?
Right there.
Okay, maybe I'll catch you a little later. Let me do my video.
Soda, coffee, whatever.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So that's me. By the way, a lot of men are not comfortable with women who are always getting attention from men. Like my last friendship, the person that I was dating, they were uncomfortable because men talking to me in their face, like flirting and talking to me. So yeah. So this is a reference to market value. So my market value is very high. Why? I mean, look at me. This is a little sample, right? And I take good care of myself, and I'm kind, and I'm patient, and I'm cool, easygoing, fun, right? So my market value is high. I do not determine my market value. My market value and your market value is determined by the people, okay, trying to utilize your services, who need your service. It's determined by the demand, and that demand is determined by the ready and able and willing buyers, the people who need your services. Okay, so you can't sit down here and say, well, I only want a woman that looks this way, has this butt and this breast and this face, or I want this guy who has this height and this penis and this amount of money, because then you are trying to dictate your value, but you do not dictate your value. Your demand, okay, is what creates your value. How in demand are you? And how in demand are you? It's a direct reference to the need of the people around you, okay? You can be in Atlanta and be a very thick girl and be very much in demand. And then you move to Paterson, New Jersey, where I'm from, and these guys, they're very fit, right? They take care of themselves physically. Sometimes they eat once a day, and they're, around, they're very open-minded and healthy. So they want a woman who's like them, who's fit, and they're gonna be turned on by nice fit legs. Some of them like petite women. Okay, so you're not going to be as in demand being a heavy, thick bottom heavy girl in Paterson, New Jersey, as the girl who's super fit with the legs and the abs, right? They're gonna look up to that girl. She's gonna get more attention. But if that same girl goes to Atlanta, she's probably not going to be as in demand because they want the big ass and the heavy girls, right? So you do not determine your value. Your market value is determined by the people around you, the people who demand those services, who need those services, who need you. So whether you are going to become a husband or a wife also is going to determine by the demand, the people around you. Do they see the value in you for you to become a husband? Do they see you husband value? Do they see wife value? No one determines that. I've been married. I was married for 7 years altogether for 10 years. So I can tell you that I've already proven that someone wanted me to be their wife. And as someone wanted I wanted for him to be a husband. So we've already proven that, right? It's like you buying a car, and this car, this car works because you drove it. This is maybe a poor example, but you don't determine that. So I know what it takes to, things you have to do to keep it home, the things that a man needs. I mean, people are people, and they don't go too far from the tree, right? Things that men need, things that women need. Some of these things are very basic, right? um, our needs, right? If you go to the hierarchy of needs, basic needs, needs for safety, housing, shelter, right? And then needs for love, affection, needs for self-actualization, intelligence. So these things are basic. So things like cooking and cleaning, you gotta do that, right? Things like being able to work, being able to be self-sufficient, you gotta do those things, right? And the way you look, in your appearance, the way you were raised, your mannerisms, what you think is acceptable or not, all of these things determine your market value. Your age too, all of this, and your health, all these things determine your market value. So you do not decide how much someone is going to offer for you, right? You don't decide. You can think that you have all the self-love in the world and think that you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, but that is not how people are perceiving you. Then that is just not, right? So you do not determine your dating market value, okay? And in order for you to raise your value, then you have to see, what are the people around me, what are the things that they want, what are they looking for? All women are saying the same thing. They want this and that, right? And men want this and they want that and they want that. So then maybe pay attention and try to do those things and try to look that way, right? You can't pretend to get the same treatment that the guy who is just going above and beyond to be a gentleman. You can't pretend to have the same value than what you bring into the table when you're booty calling women and you're irresponsive and you're objectifying women. And you have these guys who are really, really trying. I had a guy, I go on a date, he picks up a flower and puts it on my hair. He wouldn't let me grab anything or hold anything. He made my life so much better just by being around. Just a lovely, lovely man. And I look at this man and I'm like, look how much this man brings to the table. Not even talking anything financial. Just him, his presence, his essence, who he is, how he treats women. Look how he really, really tries. He puts effort into being someone who's just tending to your needs, and not only women, but just anyone around him. So this person's market value is way higher than other men who may look better, have more money. And then women talk very well about this guy, and they'll even fight for him. The other men that you talk to them, you talk about them with women, and you're gonna get all this 2-hour conversation about how bad they were. But this guy, everybody's talking great about him. Oh, he's such a nice guy. He's so lovely. And he's really, really trying. So that determines your market value. There are things that you can do to raise your market value in this dating world. Okay, so please do them and don't decide how much you're worth. You do not determine that. The demand, right? The people around you determine your worth. All right, guys. So this is a nice little talk with your Pan-African princess. Fattest, okay, the one and only. I got my hair, my body. God be the glory, right? Love you guys.